August 27, 2026. Save the date because it's the Pisces Lunar Eclipse. This is part 3. Sorry guys, I did not think it would take me 3 parts to get this far, but this is going to be for the rising signs from Scorpio all the way to Pisces. So Scorpio Rising, my love, watch part 1 for sure so you can understand how this is going to happen. I'd also encourage you to watch part 2 so you can see the Taurus Rising and how it's affecting the whole axis. For you specifically, it's going to be hitting the 5th house, but remember these are the nodes, so it's going to be hitting both your 5th and your 11th. Hence why I'm saying go watch Taurus Rising. But for you, this is going to be peaking in the house of creativity. This is the house of children, the house of joy, the house of romance, dating, pleasure, joy, happiness, children, self-expression. It's the house of Leo. It's the house of the heart and your self-expression. So over the last 2.5 years, you've definitely been stretched in one of these areas, whether that was with your children or having children, with dating and maybe a little bit of chaos, becoming aware of things that you needed to let go of, your creativity and self-expression being tested, changing, shifting. This culmination point is going to force you to really take up space and allow yourself to be seen. Like creating because you want to create, not because you feel like you have to. Loving because you want to love, not because it's like what's expected of you. Enjoying life without feeling like you have to earn it. Truly moving from a place of like what makes you happy, what brings you joy. And if it feels good, that's enough. So the question for you really in this eclipse is, where have you been withholding joy from yourself? It's time to bring joy in and throw away everybody else's expectations. If you're a Sagittarius rising, my love is going to be hitting your 4th house. Again, I want you to watch part 1 to understand the eclipse, part 2 so you can see the opposite side of Gemini rising where it's going to be hitting them because it goes together, 10th and 4th house. But for you, Pisces is in the 4th house. So this is the place where it's your home, your roots, your ancestry, your family. Honestly, your emotional security, your subconscious, but like in a deeper place, your relationship with your mom and your private life. So I'm going to venture to say that your relationship with your home has shifted dramatically. You may have gone through a divorce. You may have moved to another place. You may have lost your sense of home. This is a culmination point around family, around your roots, around your home. So family dynamics, living situations, relocation, where is home? Your sense of belonging literally has been tested. Keep in mind this transit started around September of 2024. And it's culminating now on the 27th. Like it's been a season of change. A lot has been happening at home. So the question for you, my love, during this eclipse is what feels like home to you now? And whatever doesn't align with that is time to fully let it go. If you're a Capricorn rising, my love, it's hitting your 3rd house. Definitely watch part 1 so you can see the opposite side of Cancer rising because again, the houses go together. But for you, it's the house of your communication, the way that you think, the way that you express yourself, your relationship with your siblings, with your neighbors, short trips, anything that has to do with like writing, public speaking, stuff like that. So for you, your voice may have changed. Your way of thinking may have changed. Even the story you tell about your life may have changed. Your relationship with your siblings may have undergone a lot of changes and transitions. None of this is bad. But I would assume the last 2.5 years since September 2024 to now, there's been a storyline in your life around these themes that has to end. So the question for you, my love, is what story that you're telling yourself are you finally ready to stop repeating? Like what story is no longer true that we're going to rewrite into something that is more aligned for the new version of you? If you are an Aquarius rising, this is hitting your 2nd house. Again, it opposes Leo rising, so watch part 1 to hear how it hits the 8th house. But the 2nd house is the house of self-worth, your value, and your financial gain, money. So we're talking income, possessions, the money that you make. Also security, because finances bring security. So over the last 2 years, since September 24 to now, September 2024 to now, you have absolutely completed a whole chapter around how you earn money, what you do to earn money, your self-worth connected to your money, what you value, what you believe your worth is. And I think the big question or the culmination point that this is bringing up for you is where have you been undervaluing yourself? And I mean financially, emotionally, or energetically. What are you worth? Last but never least, my Pisces rising. This is a big eclipse for you, my love, because duh, it's the last one in your sign. This is your first house. This is the house of identity, your body, your appearance, how you're perceived, your autonomy, your direction. Honestly, your entire relationship with yourself. This is a very personal eclipse for you. So I know for a fact the person that started this eclipse season in September 2024, you are no longer that person. You have completely shifted altogether. Now, whether that was through having to surrender who you were by choice or by force, you've definitely had to shift. So I know you're not leaving how you started. Now, the culmination point for you, my love, is being able to look at yourself and look back to 2 years ago. And I know you don't recognize yourself. You're just like, what happened? Who am I now? And that is really the question. Who are you now? When you are no longer trying to be who you thought you needed to be to fit in. This is about reckoning and taking back the place of knowing exactly who you are and moving intentionally. Now, the next set of eclipses is going to be happening on Leo and Aquarius. So it's going to be hitting a more internal and deeper part for you. But I know over the last 2 years, a lot has shifted, my love. It might be a really emotional transit of just reckoning how far you've come. Now, for everybody who got this far, my loves, we can get through this. Eclipses are just part of life. Just know that this cycle is ending, so a new one can begin. So the Leo Aquarius axis, I'm going to make videos on those as well. But these Virgo and Pisces eclipses fully transformed us. If you had your nodal return during Pisces and Virgo, you know your life does not look the same. For my Pisces rising and Virgo risings, we survived. Y'all did it. You're amazing. And I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments if this landed, if you want me to go deeper into any of them. I was trying to keep it concise and it still took 3 parts. But I am happy to make a YouTube video where I can go deeper into all of this. And if you're interested, it's going to be the same name as my handle, Journey Through the Darkness. And I can go way deeper into any of these topics if you tell me you want me to make that video. Love you all.